What's up everyone? In this video I'm going to talk about writing programs for the Canon 7D. To do this we're going to set up Magic Lantern on the camera and we're going to be writing scripts in the Lua programming language. To get started you'll need to format your memory card on the 7D. So I'm going to go into the menu, go over to Format and just format it. And then also on this page, you want to make sure that your firmware is version 2.0.3. So once you verified that, you can turn off the camera, take out the memory card, and we're going to put it into the computer to get the software downloaded. Alright, in order to get the Magic Lantern software, you can just search for Magic Lantern on Google. It'll be this first one, magiclantern.fm. Click on Downloads, click on Download Nightly Builds, and then here you don't want to get the 7D versions here. We want to get these experimental builds. You can see it says for recent features like Lua scripting. So click on experimental builds and then scroll down to the 7D version. There it is. It's got 2.03, which is our firmware. Click there to download the zip file. Unzip that and you'll get this folder. And then all we want to do is drag and drop these 3 files, or 2 files in a folder, onto the root of the memory card. Once that's done, we can eject the card and put it back in the camera and install Magic Lantern. Alright, so with the files on the card, we'll just boot up the camera and then click on Menu. Back to where you see the firmware, go ahead and click on that. And then it'll say your current version and it'll say Update. Click on OK. Now it says please restart your camera, so they just turn it off and back on. So if we hit the trash can button, we'll get this screen. Press any button to continue. And now we're in the Magic Lantern settings. So on the top here, you've got a bunch of different pages. Scroll all the way over using the top scroll wheel until you get to modules, which is all these boxes here. And then scroll down to find Lua. Click on it. It says on will load. This module will be loaded at next reboot. So we'll turn it off. Turn it back on. Now if we hit the trash can again, we've got modules, Lua, it's green, and then if we use the top wheel to go 1 to the left, then we can see the scripts page. This shows all the default loaded scripts. And just to test one out, let's try Hello World. So there it is. You can see how a script works. It pops up this little console down here. It says the script is starting. Right there it says Hello World, and then press set to exit. So I'll exit out of that. Now we're going to turn the camera off and go into the computer to see how that script looks and write our own. Alright, so back on the computer we just plugged in the memory card. If we look inside the ML folder and then under the scripts folder, we can see all these Lua files. Hello.lua is the one we just ran. So if you have a code editor, open it up in that. Otherwise you could open it with text edit on a Mac or Notepad on PC, but I'll just open it in Visual Studio Code. And you can see what the program looks like. So when we clicked it, it showed that little box. That was the console. Actually before that it closed the Magic Lantern menu. It showed the little box in the bottom left. It said Hello World, press set to exit, and then this is, I guess this is waiting for the set button to be pressed. Also up here, this is the name of the module in the menu, and then this is the description that shows up at the bottom of the screen. So we're going to use this as a template to make our own. So I'm going to close out of that and then go back into the folder. I'm just going to duplicate this. I'll just leave the name as hello copy. And I'm going to open this in Visual Studio. And I need it to have a different name, otherwise it would show two hello worlds in the menu. So I'm going to say hello world custom. And then I'll just make a little edit here, edited. And then all I'm going to do is add a line. And say this is our custom code. I'm going to save that, close it out. And it's already on the memory card, so now I'm just going to eject that, and we'll go to the camera and see if we can run it. Alright, so we just added some custom code after duplicating the hello script. Let's turn it on and see if it can work. So let's do the trash button, and then we're still on the scripts page, so now you can see that new script that we, the top line of the script, we put hello world custom. And then if we scroll down, you can see down here, there's that text that we edited, prints hello world on the console dash edited. So let's run that. And then there's the line that we added saying this is our custom code. So there we go. There's the first script. We just modified the hello world script. So just to recap, we checked that we had the right firmware on the 7D. We installed Magic Lantern to the CF card. And then we duplicated and edited the hello world script just to show that we can write scripts on our own. So that's it for this video. I'll make more videos about this, but hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, and see you in the next one.